We're now going to look into how to bookmark a project on Viral Bookmarking. The very first thing you want to do is you want to go through and you want to click on each of these links and make sure that you are logged into your account. They'll open in a new window on the login page. So then you just log in. Then once you're logged in, this is to save you time as you go through. Then you click assign a URL, and what it's going to do is it's then going to give you one that you must then go through and bookmark. So once you've been assigned a URL, you'll see that the first thing you have to do is click here to process the session automatically to 25 social bookmarking sites. So this is now going to go out and it's going to use your credentials and it's going to bookmark that person's site on those 25 social bookmarking accounts that you have set up automatically, just with one click of the button. Now this can take up to about 35 to 45 seconds. Now it says auto post completed, continue to the next step. So when you click OK, it'll then load the next step for you. So it's going to tell you that you've automatically done the first step, and our next step is to dig it. So we click that, and it opens up dig, and then we just click dig. So now it's been dug twice, and then I did bookmark it, I promise. And then you just go through these steps. It gives you the written instructions there. So what you want to do is then, sometimes when it says save a new bookmark, what you might need to do is you might need to close it because it says you have to save this bookmark, obviously. So this one's bookmarking is broken, we're not able to save it. So in a case like this, we're going to have to click I couldn't bookmark it. And then it'll allow you to move on to the next one. You don't want to click I did bookmark it if you didn't, because our system checks it and then it will reduce your success percentage. So sometimes it will happen that sites are a bit slow to load. Sometimes you'll be able to go through all the process with no problem at all. But in instances like this, when it's very slow to load a site, what you can do is you can close it and you can click go again. But if that still doesn't load it properly because maybe propeller is down or something, then you click I couldn't bookmark it and you move on to the next one. So be sure to read these instructions because it explains to you exactly how to bookmark on each site, and it also shows you in the guide. So if you haven't read the guide yet, please do that. And so in friend feed, you just click the like button, and if you feel like adding a comment, you can as well. So you can see that if a process slows you down a bit, then you can just click I couldn't bookmark it. But generally, what we've just done now is we've submitted that person's site on 25 social bookmarks, and then we bookmarked it on 4 of the big ones. It could potentially have been 6 depending on how many they've set up. And now we can either take our credit now or for an extra bump of 20%, which is what we want to do. We click this button here, and what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to tweet the subject to get an extra 20% credit. So then it loads Twitter with the tweet that we want. So I'll log into my account, and then it'll forward me to make the tweet. Okay, and you can see that I've got 27,000 followers, so this appears on a lot of people's sites. So, but if I change it in any way, then the system won't register it and I won't get my 20%. So you've just got to leave the tweet as it is and click tweet. And it now goes out and it sends that tweet into the Twitterverse, and it gives whoever's site this is another great backlink from Twitter. And then once we've done that, we can get our credit and our bonus here. So we've just sent that site out to quite a lot of sites, about 30 sites in 2 minutes. And we've earned ourselves 0.6 of a credit for that because some of them failed, we couldn't bookmark them. And then what you do is you just click assign again and you go through the process once more. That's how you go through bookmarking. You want to try and do this for as long as you can, as often as you can, maybe whilst watching TV or doing something else, because it earns you credits and allows other people to do the same for you, which of course is great news for your search engine indexing and ranking. Alternatively, you could get a staff member to do it for you if you have someone. Thank you for your time and enjoy using the system.